It's breakfast time. Bada bing, bada boom. Good morning, everybody. Welcome once again to another edition of What's on Your Mind. My name is DJ Val, aka the voice of modern radio. And with me, to my right, to your left, we have...
Good morning. My name is Olive, and yes, with me in the studio is DJ Val. And yes, we're back to the main studio. We've been away on location. We hope you enjoy the location shows. How are you? Guten Tag.
We are bunkerless.
Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Absolutely bunkerless. No bunker.
Tere. Prive. Chia Hout. Bula. How are you? Sani Bonani. Kedu. Baoni. What's hello in Hausa? Sanu?
Sanu de Aiki. Welcome, 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 one and all.
Konnichiwa. Oyaho. How are you all doing? I've got an international greeting today.
You do?
I do. Hailing all the way from Greenland. I thought, why not? Since it just may soon become part of America, we might as well start learning their greetings now.
Whoa. Steady on, Mrs. Fadiomi. We don't want to cause any controversy.
I said may. I didn't say anything. Anyway,
okay. Go on then.
They say, hey, ayung. Hey, ayung. Spelled, ayung spelled. Ayung. Ayung.
Okay.
Hey, ayung. That's general greeting for hello. And there's a response. I can't spell it.
Okay. I've not heard of that one before, but anyway, that's good. Where's it from?
What's the country that America's
Greenland. Greenland, they speak English.
They're Dutch, my love. Greenland is a Dutch territory.
But don't they speak English? Isn't English their language?
It's not their first language, no.
Oh.
Anywho, how are you all? How have you all been? Thank you so much for the responses and how you've responded to the away shows. We're going to do our best to do more of those. We will do our best. It was lovely being away, and it was nice to have him do other stuff. But we're back home.
I was the talent as well. I didn't have to do much.
Back to reality. So
back to the home studio, back to cameras, monitors, lighting. Oh,
but you had all of that there. It's just that it was a location.
They were taking care of everything. I didn't. I just walked in and I sat down and I thought,
you gave instructions and off you went.
God is great. Yeah. God is great.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares. Please continue to do so. Thank you. And thank you for the live comments. That was just gold. Thank you to all of you. Now, of course, my favorite part of the show, let's go through your comments where you expressed your profound what?
Your profound joy.
It was just palpable. Thank you. I'm glad you guys received it in the same way we did being there. Thank you. Right, kicking us off in no particular order is Mr. Kunle and Atinuke Robert. I know DJ Val tried to do the comments in my style and he did brilliantly. I should have let him do it for today. I think we need to start alternating this comments thing so he can.
I'm kind of all right,
You know what? In the spirit of letting your partner do what they're good at. Yes. Anyhow, thank you all so much. Kicking us off, as we said, Kunle and Atinika Roberts. They said this episode had everything: laughter, truth, and encouragement. And the new studio look at the end just sealed it perfectly. Thank you. We're going to try our best. It was lovely to be in a location like that. We're going to try, like we said. Next is Maggie. Oh, a thespian. So proud of how this show keeps growing. Oh, thank you. Thank you to all of you. The content was powerful from start to finish, and the new studio space looks fantastic.
Fantastico.
Thank you. Mark Weller. Hi, Mark. Haven't seen you in a while. The conversation was real, relatable, and uplifting. Halfway through, I kept admiring how clean and beautiful the new studio setup looks.
Are you trying to say that the old studio is not clean and beautiful?
No, it's just a different location, and it's nice because it's so big. Even the image doesn't do it justice. It's so spacious. Yeah. Really, really, really nice. Yes.
We have to do some BTS when we do it next time.
Yeah, really, really nice. All right. Moving on to Benita. What an amazing start to the weekend. The message on love was so timely, and that studio upgrade really added something special to the whole episode. The bunker is real, LOL. It is
the bunker is real. You better believe it, people of God. The bunker is real.
Bumi, my girl, says, I couldn't stop smiling through this one. The real talk was needed, and the energy was great, especially with how fresh the new studio looks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Femi says, the harmony conversation hit home in such a real way, and the new studio reveal at the end was such a pleasant surprise. Thank you. Harmony, yes.
I claim it in Jesus' name.
The harmony with you guys on the live chat was brilliant as well.
Yeah, prophesy in the new studio reveal. I received that in Jesus' name.
Beckett, such a lovely Valentine's edition. The new studio space looks so professional and cozy, and the topics were deep but easy to connect with. Thank you so much. Thank you. A new listener, Mr. Vimal, he simply says, hello, Olive. Hello, Mr. DJ Val. Hello, Vimal. Nice to have you. Welcome. You are in very good company.
Thank you, Mr. Vimal, my guy.
And next is Darren, Mr. Forbuster. Loved every minute of the show. The laughs, the honesty, and in the middle of it, all that stunning new studio reveal just took it to another level. Thank you so much.
Those sound like real prophetic words, your new studio.
Yeah,
and I really believe that that's where we're heading. A new studio. Yeah. Okay, we lent it from the Lord at the moment, so we had to give it back. But I like that sentiment of your new studio. Yeah.
Well, today, the subject matter today has to do with our words and the use of our words as well. So we will.
I'm gonna speak into the atmosphere.
So thank you all for speaking that into our atmosphere, and we from your mouth to the ears of the Lord. Ifoma, my girl.
Rega.
Yes, this episode was powerful and refreshing. The real talk about relationships made me reflect deeply, and that new studio setup looks amazing. Mr. Cohen,
I agree with you.
We can call him Frank. The new studio look is absolutely beautiful, and the whole episode felt even more special because of it. The conversation on love and harmony really spoke to me. Shalom.
Shalom to you too. Shalom.
Baruch Hashem to you as well. Last but by no means the least, Miss Allison. So proud of how the show keeps growing. The conversation was powerful, and the new studio space looks fantastic. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
All the comments?
Pardon? Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you. So
that's Okay.
Thank you all ever so much for the lovely comments. Please do
Muchos gracias on your comentos.
do continue after the show and these were the comments from the Valentine's Day show. Yes. Thank you ever so much. And the news. Russia and Ukraine continue to attack each other. Extreme weather conditions in Switzerland. Derailed trains. Winter Olympics has ended. Did you catch it?
I did.
We managed to watch. Guess what we watched during the week? Not the sledge run, not the grand slalom, I think it's called. Not that one. We watched
curling.
Do you watch the curling? No, I watched the figure skating. That's
what yes, we did. Yeah.
Because I used to always love figure skating, but over the years, anyway, did you catch any part of it? But I always like the opening and closing ceremonies of these sports events, especially Olympics. It's so grand.
Torvilandine-esque.
Yes. And on national news, we've still got amber weather alert, most parts of the country.
It's been raining.
Yes, it's been raining, windy. It's been all things wet. And I hope you're keeping dry and wrapped up, because this is sort of weather that people get cold in, because you're out wet 1 minute, you're back in warm the next. Right. Quick one. Let's get into the gist for today. DJ Val, are you ready?
The gist for today has got a lot to say. It's our life, it's our people, so don't take it away.
No, don't kill that song. I know Miss Thatcher didn't like the song, but it was an okay song.
What? 1 week today? She didn't like it.
No, she didn't like it. Remember?
She didn't like much.
1 week plus into the season of Lent. How are you doing? How are you doing, DJ Val?
Well, I started off pretty well.
You started.
Unfortunately, bit of a cough, so had to take some medication not like cough syrup and stuff. And I found that the cough syrup has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
So that would have been. Yeah. Why? I don't know why.
I don't know. I think it's to bring down there's an agent in many of them, I can't pronounce it now, that apparently tastes really awful. So they put the sugar in it too. But anyway, there's some sugar-free, but not the one
that one I got was sugar-free.
Was sugar-free?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the woman didn't even want to sell it to me, I said, is there any other one? She goes, there's this one. I said, I want the one with less sugar in it. I don't want the sugar for sugar's sake.
All right. Today, we're going to continue on our theme of resetting, refocusing without guilt. We're taking this on head on. We're taking it like adults, grown-ups who want transformation and change. And today I just thought we'll focus on how the words we speak shape us. They shape not just our mood, they influence our mindset, even our relationships, and most importantly, our spiritual lives. Remember, like we said earlier in the first episode, a reset is not failure, it's just wisdom. And in the course of the next coming shows, we will use those words reset with the words with that prefix sorry darling, we'll use that word, and so in refocusing again and resetting, I just thought we'll zoom in a bit with and pay attention to our words, the power of our words, the potential of our words.
I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive.
Wow. That is a choir classic. You pull that out, yes. I pray for you. You pray for me.
I need you.
But that line is true. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I need you to survive. It is a thing that we I'm gonna go look for that song. It's a big, I think it's Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Yeah, wow. DJ Val,
Come on, baby.
You really are a
inspired
jukebox, right?
Telling you, man, you guys, it's just those songs I know. I come across all genres, all styles, regardless. There you go.
Words have power. Words are used much more beyond just communications. Some people use words just to communicate, but words are beyond communication. Words have words have the ability to go beyond the present. Words have the ability to create life. Classic example is, and God said, let us. I'm always amazed at that scripture where until he said, nothing became. Until he said, nothing was created. So words have such a deep ability. And let's start with negative patterns that generally I've noticed, or sometimes we don't even notice, but they're just patterns that we become used to. Like, I always just mess these things up. I never get things right. I'm such a klutz. Yes. I'm so silly. I'm such an idiot. Those kind of words, people just say it so, duh. I'm such a dunce. I never get things right.
Do you notice people never say that when they're by themselves? They always say it when there's somebody else around.
Really? Okay. Or something goes wrong and they go, oh, this is just how I am. Nothing ever works out, or maybe they've missed out on an opportunity. Oh, I knew it wasn't going to work out anyway.
Yeah. It always goes to someone else. Yes, I never get it.
Or I'm bad with stuff like that. I'm bad with finance, I'm bad with money, I'm bad with planning, I'm bad with timekeeping,
bad with relationships.
Anyway, this is just how I am. Accept me as I am.
They always fall apart after week 6.
Yeah. I'm not that. So phrases like this sometimes feel consoling to the people who own those statements, but they are declarations, people. Yep. They're declarations, and declarations shape our identity.
Yep.
This is particularly words don't just describe our reality, they reinforce it. And this is particularly This is very important for the time ages 0 to 13 for children. Parents really need to be very, very careful in this age bracket, because whatever language they become accustomed to in that time period sits with them and helps reinforce their reality. So don't tell me you made a mess up of that. Just tell me you did not. So it's important that we catch and stop ourselves and break these patterns, especially around young people, because I see you just need to spend time with some young people and you know what they're listening to. you know the language they're exposed to.
Very true.
In 10
Very
minutes,
true.
you know what sort of language they're exposed to. If they're well-spoken and polite, you know that's what they're exposed to. And if they're filled with self-doubt, negativity, and all of that, you know exactly that's what they're exposed to, And there is a fine line with helping make children confident and speaking confidence to them as a part of their nurturing. So you can, because it's sometimes you see the extremes where there's just no balance at all. Children are led to do what they want, talk anyhow, and then you find the other extreme where the children are it's very rigid, it's very strict, and things like that, and children do not have that space to grow their mind and their thought patterns. But watching how you communicate with them and making sure that communicating with them again yields the sort of character you want to build in your children. So it's important that we catch ourselves very quickly in this when we find ourselves slack on this pattern. Awareness is step one. When you hear yourself say something, oh, never do that, you catch yourself, quickly pause, and there's nothing wrong in saying no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have used that language, or like I would say, let's rewind and we'll start again and use the right word. Is that challenge that?
It's like self-correcting behavior.
Self-correcting behavior.
Yeah, I do that
Be
quite a bit.
aware of it. Yes, we do. You know what? I'm using the wrong words. Let's start again. I meant to say nothing wrong in doing that in front of your children. And as adults, if you model it, they too will pick that up. Challenge it when it comes up. Ask a question. This statement, is it true? Is this statement true of who I am? Is this statement true of the situation? In that way, you discourage children from exaggerating. You discourage them from embellishing. Because there's a fine line between lying and embellishing, or exaggerating. So if they make a statement that you think isn't true, instead of saying, oh no, that's a lie, you're lying, because they get defensive, you then challenge it by asking, is that true? Is that true of the situation? Are those the facts in the situation? And sometimes, what evidence do you have to back the statement? Or is it just a feeling or a notion?
Or you can say something like, is that a fact or an opinion?
An opinion. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that a fact? So you find ways to challenge that language without making them defensive. And the reason I'm saying children, because we're very legacy minded. So these things, I keep thinking, if we the adults can get it right, it's then easy to pass this on or mirror it or model it to the next generation. Then once you've identified them, then how do we replace them? What words do we replace them with? I'm not disciplined. Instead of that, I'm trying to build consistency. Like around the house, I'm trying to use my radio voice around the house, so they will always make fun of me. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be consistent.
With your radio voice?
Yes, I'm trying.
Wow. Okay.
Am I not?
So describe your radio voice to me. So that we know when we hear it.
On. Haters in the house.
We're just asking. Is the radio voice supposed to be soft? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Radio voice, because I'm always very high-pitched at home.
I must say, maybe it's because it's the winter, but we've not been hearing you much when we come from outside. From the kitchen. I am learning how to be consistent. I'm learning, and I'm becoming more disciplined. Is better than I'm not disciplined. Or I can't do that. No one is too old to learn. And then in saying I'm becoming, I find I give myself space
to grow. So sometimes what I do is I don't put the phone by my ear anymore if I'm on the phone, because most times international calls, boy, that's when I find myself shouting because the network is bad on that end. I just go, you know what? I'll call you back. The line is bad. Simple. So I'm not having to shout because I'm trying to get a conversation in. We'll try again. And sometimes I know my poor father, bless you, but so far, he calls, we found a rhythm when it's a time when either I'm so tired, I don't have the energy to get excited when I'm talking to him, so my voice remains the way it should be. But what is it that you're struggling with? Is it meeting deadlines? Is it meeting whatever it is that challenge where those languages come out? Remember, there's a natural and a spiritual element to our power, to our words. Remember that book, The Power is in the Tongue, and then remember we had this whole movement, speak it, name it, claim it, speak it to life, manifest it. We still have the generation that's doing that.
This isn't just music, it's prayer in a melody, truth in conversation, and community in sound. What if you know, you feel it in your soul. I have soul food gospel radio.
There are natural consequences to our words. They shape our confidence. Like we said earlier, they affect our relationships. You hear people say that, oh, divorce in counseling, you hear them saying, oh, he or she or the spouse always talks down at them, never, you hear there's always negative words, they demoralize, they kill their joy, all those joy killers from what they say. And hey, so those words now bleed into the relationship, and people don't forgive because those words have the ability to hurt.
Destiny killer.
Yeah.
You're a dream destroyer. You don't want to see me succeed.
Enemy of progress.
Enemy of progress. I say, when minute you give an idea, it will never work. Enemy of progress. We know you.
And then you have, they then, when that's the situation, that conflict then raises your stress level, of course.
Of course it does.
And they then impact how you make decisions, because if you're the one on the receiving end of that negativity, you're then making decisions from that place of fear, from lack of confidence, from doubt, from uncertainty, from timidity, because you're just not sure. And if someone constantly says we're never going to make it, it eventually affects how they make life-changing decisions, how they impact people around their home, their team members in the workplace, or even a partnership in business. It affects, your words bleed into different facets of our lives.
I was thinking about those remember when you watch those crime things where their body's saying one thing and their head is saying something else?
Yeah.
Did you murder so and so? No, they say no, I didn't do it.
And now I'm paying attention to the body language. Sometimes people are saying something, but their body language is saying another thing completely different.
Almost like it's an involuntary action. And I think it's the same with like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now becomes so ingrained that they can't even help it.
Yeah.
When things happen, it's a bit like we asked the brethren in church, how you go, oh, I'm going through. So we're all going through.
Everyone's going through something.
But, you know, so I'm going through. Going through what? Just.
I almost like the phase, that era when it was like, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. Again, it's that extreme where you find people are never, you know, when they do, you know, I almost want to go back to those times, because now in the owning what they feel, it's like they've gone to the extreme. Oh, it was an awful week. It was an
it was the week from hell. That's the one.
So
yeah.
It's that now. It's that balance. Where do we strike the balance? Where even as believers, we're aware. So this is the fact. You know, these are the facts. I can't do anything about the fact. But as believers, we're urged to also speak in faith as well.
Yeah.
Because when I speak faith, I speak life. In speaking life, you're not just encouraging yourself, you're encouraging people around you, you know. And throughout scripture, we're told that our words carry deeper weight than the reality we find ourselves in. Through, you know, we find scripture being able to, like I said earlier, words create. God used words to create. Words to bless. Words to the what do we call it? The benediction. You know, it's full of blessings. God bless you and keep you. May He that words to shine bless upon you.
Yeah.
And the word bless means to cause a certain line of action to happen around you. Words to bless, words to heal, and words to guide and direct. You know, children of Israel, Joshua said to them that this book of the law will not depart from you day and night, but you will meditate therein so that you will have good success. To direct in life. Life and death is described to being in the power of the tongue. Words have been used to speak worlds into existence. You watch Merlin and you watch all these supernatural Greek mythology. Words have been used to bring things into existence. Words have been used to bless and curse generations. Words have been used to shift atmospheres. You know, when we speak gratitude, we amplify peace. When we speak faith, so when I say it's not been a great day, but you know what? I give thanks. That's the balance for me. Hasn't been a great week.
I think there's nothing wrong with saying.
No.
But if you say you've had a terrible week, that means the 7 days were everything. There was nothing great about those.
That's it. So it's that balance.
So it's like you think.
Yes, I have had a terrible week. I have had, like, for people who, you know, and what I think I'm always humbled when you see people who are going through such tragedy, but they have such a different outlook. They speaking so positively.
It was difficult.
You know, it was a difficult week. I was in hospital. I did my dialysis. I had my chemotherapy. But I'm so glad I'm here today. I'm feeling better, you know. And I go, wow, you look good for what you've just described, you know. And it almost encourages, it encourages the listener. But that person is also encouraging themselves. When we speak faith, like we just said, you're strengthening and you're giving courage. You're building strength and raising courage. When you speak hope, you energize people's spirit. It's like you're bringing what that hope you're giving them, you're bringing it into action. Tell you a little story I heard. Again, I think this was in is it Chicken Soul? I love Chicken Soul for the Soul. So every now and again, there was a teacher.
I just love chicken.
Dun dun dun.
Talking of which, the Colonel was in town.
He's done so well. He hasn't had the kernel in a while.
I did not have the kernel for how many, from even before Christmas. You know, we didn't have kernel. Yeah, see?
I was like, I said, nope. But anyhow, this story, this lady, a teacher, she started this experiment. So instead of correcting her students by saying, oh, no, that's wrong, you've got the wrong answer, she started saying, you're not there yet. Just that small change, by the end of the year, she saw participation, engagement in the classroom go up. She saw their confidence build up a bit more, grades improved, same students, same curriculum, but different words.
The power of the words.
So instead of saying, no, that's wrong, you didn't get it right, she goes, you're not there yet. Try again. Try again.
Not quite.
Not quite.
I
need to give shout outs to Auntie Dr. Angela, the Sunday school teacher. She is brilliant at that. So when she throws out a question and the kids are skirting around it and they're not hitting the mark, she goes, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. That's brilliant. There's a word I'm looking for. It's just at the tip of your tongue. You know, and she's saying, you're nearly there. I'm still looking for. It's there. Who's going to help me with that word? It's right there. Think it's in your head. There's a way she just, instead of saying, no, it's wrong. In my head, I'm like, where are you kids getting these answers from? They're absolutely wrong. But she's saying, no, you're nearly there. Not quite. One more. Stretch a bit to the left, stretch a bit to the right. There's a way she just describes it like it's like as though it's a dance they're doing. And they eventually get there. Then she'll start giving them clues, you know. But so they don't feel, but with the clues, they get more encouraged. They're still raising the one who just gave a woeful answer, gives another woeful answer. She'll go, oh, not there. One more try. Should we give it another round? She starts again. And that's
the mark of a good teacher.
I tell you. So those who didn't get it right, they're not saying, no, I'm not trying again because I got it wrong. No, they're still raising their hands and still getting it wrong and still trying.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. They keep, and they're engaging, you know? So the words don't just correct bad behavior. They shape belief in oneself. They shape also belief in the person who is also instructing them. So as teachers, as parents, as guardians, as the case may be, our words shape how our listeners come to trust us. Someone made a comment in the course of, I think it was after they had seen the Harmony show, and she said to me that, I think I can say this, I think it's one of our listeners, Miss Erica, she goes, we trust you as listeners. And I was like, really? We trust your wisdom. You know, and so she says, I go back to some of the old episodes and I have them on loop. And I was like, wow, thank you. Thank you. And it's in that listening, and I hear the consistency that I can make that statement. And I said to her, thank you. So, and that really, it resonated with me because I can say personally, that's what I want for my children. I want my children to, no matter how old they get, to remember that they can trust their parents. They can trust our words. What we say to them in the closet is the same as what we say to other children in public. What we say to adults in private is the same thing we can say to strangers in public. That our opinion will not be swayed based on who the listener is. That our opinion is hinged on our values, our principles, the same things. And those values, the principles, they set the words, our vocabulary. So because we're not quitters, we're not losers, our vocabulary is encouraging for you to keep going. Keep going. Doesn't
pushing.
matter
Keep.
how long you fall.
Yeah.
The Bible says what makes you a saint is not the falling, is the rising up, or the getting back up again. over and over, you know? And so for us, we want peace. So we speak it. And in speaking it, we're seeking it out. So we want to grow. So we're speaking growth language. That means our mindset must hold the language that promotes growth and transformation. That we will speak in seeking spiritual strength, we speak life.
Because you can't have that mindset and the only things that come out of your mouth is negative.
Paul puts it so well. To them that believe, the word became life. Became life.
Yeah, just can't
there are
go
those
around.
who, whatever they believe in is what they speak. To the left or to the right.
Yeah.
You know, but you know us on this show, what we're saying is put your words through the lens of reset. Put your words through the lens of refocusing, reshaping. So pay attention. Am I speaking the right words that promote this reset I'm going through? Am I using the right vocabulary that allow me to refocus? So if part of refocusing is planning, let's use planning as a case study. So the vocabulary that needs to replace, so the word lazy needs to be replaced with consistency. The word lazy needs to be replaced with I'll make a better effort. The word lazy needs to be replaced by words like awareness. The words lazy need to be replaced with let me check my schedule. Let me make room for that thing, because sometimes things fall off the crack, or slip through the cracks, not because we're lazy, but because we haven't been conscientious enough to factor it into our busyness. So, oh gosh, I'm so lazy about this. Perhaps it's something you've been procrastinating over because of the magnitude of it.
That's true.
So, yeah, because of the magnitude. So you go, all right, now let me begin to plan this. In order to overcome this aspect of me, remember, when you think of what you want to become, you need to replace certain vocabulary. That's what we're saying. So for the purpose of today's show, we're focusing on the words that will help us to become, or on our journey of becoming.
You can't have a positive mindset and not say it. You just, it doesn't it doesn't make sense that you think, it doesn't make sense that you think you're thinking all this great stuff, but it never comes out of your mouth. You know, there has to be that connection with all of that. You're thinking it, and then it comes out, you know.
As a man thinketh, so he speaks.
You know, you're speaking into the atmosphere. You're decreeing it. Some, you know, we call it declarations. Some people will say it's an affirmation. You know, all those kind of things as well. But you know, when you say it, it's after a while. Believe you me, you know, if you continually keep confessing that over your life, you'll suddenly begin to see a turnaround from all of those negative things. And you have to make a conscious effort to stop yourself. Because if you've been doing it now for the past 25, 30, 40, 50 years, it's actually a conscious effort. It's a bit like when I did the whole absolute thing for compassion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That was I said, you know what? I'm going to make a concerted effort not to use that word. So if there's a particular word that you use to describe yourself that is negative all the time, maybe make that your challenge. Every time you use it, well, I'm going to donate some money to charity. There you go. Do like I did for compassion. And you'll see one, how many times you use it, and you can now begin to put a bit of a value in terms of,
true.
wow, that's £10 worth of negative conversations I had about myself.
Yeah, some people did. Remember the era where people have the swear jar. Every time you swore, you went to put something in the money in the jar. But whatever works for you in contending for transformation, let's get practical about it. All right, DJ Val, I think this is a good place to end this conversation. Shout out over to you. Thank you, guys.
I will remain positive with my shout outs and give a huge shout out to.
I declare that.
Oh God, who was it I saw the other day on Facebook? It was their birthday. Oh, Siobhan. We used to work together many years ago at Pret. So happy birthday going out there to Siobhan. Hope you had a great time. We're post. Well, I was going to say something else, but it doesn't really make sense to say that. Pancake Day has been and gone. So,
well, like we said, how are you doing with Lent? Where are we with that? Are you, if you're just fasting for detoxing, are you giving up something? Tell us, what are you giving up? Are you giving up EastEnders? You're giving up soaps? You're giving up
KFC, whatever.
What are you giving up? Or are you proper fasting? Just remember, Jesus fasted for these 40 days to launch his ministry. God, the Son of God, in all his strength and might, needed to do this to start something. So he had an outcome. He put an outcome. And remember, he too was tempted. So if you get tempted, be encouraged. Pick yourself back up again. And we'll check in on you every now and again.
And don't pick up the Mars bar or the Twix. Don't pick that up. Just pick yourself up again. Have you got any shout outs though?
Shout outs to all of you. All of you, the aunties, the mummies, the everybody. Thank you. The new listeners, the new joiners. Thank you to all of you. You inspire us. We
inspire us.
We are better for you because you hold us accountable. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for letting us spend Saturday mornings with you. Thank you. Did you for the Valentine's Day? I was asking you guys, what were you up to? But nobody gave me an answer. Did you go out? What did you do? Tell me before we wrap up. I like to live Thank you. Shout out though to Auntie Nkiru, who had her Thanksgiving. This lady is 80. Is it 81? Is it 81?
82.
82. I didn't know that was her age, but she had a Thanksgiving. The Lord had been, Auntie, we're happy for you. We're grateful for what the Lord is doing in your life. And we just pray that he will continue to preserve you, keep you. And like you said in your Thanksgiving, that though the progress with your health has been slow, but you're grateful for every stride you've made. And we're so proud of you. Bye. That's it.
Well,
that's it, guys.
Catch us next week. We will be. We could be here. We could be in a different. It all depends now. We're just doing like this whole roadshow thing where we're just in different studios, enjoying the different vibes. So you just never know where you may see us again.
Another location.
Who knows?
Keep your fingers crossed.
You keep watching.
Yes. May the good Lord keep you.
And of course, may he bless you.
May he, in this season of Lent, if indeed you're taking time out to rediscover yourself, rediscover the Lord, and fall in love with him once again, may he support you, hold you, preserve you, watch over all that concerns you. Remember, do not render evil for evil, but
absolutely not.
Be more so in this season the change that you want to see. God bless you. We
Adios.
love you.
What's on your mind? Let's work it out.
Remix. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind is what's on Val. Olive and Val. They're fun. They're humorous. They're
She
great.
cannot rap to save her life.
She's encouraged by a lot of stuff. This is an outtake. It won't make the show. Don't think it will make the show. Guys.
Come on. Island. Come on. Island.
Okay, we're really going now. Yeah. We're really going. Really. Bye.
What's on your mind? Let's talk it out. With Olive and Val, there's never a doubt. Morning vibes that feel so fine. Tune in now, it's breakfast time.